Okay, so welcome back. So now we are going to see the second very important set of uses of Katsui. Now here on the screen, you should notice that we are talking about irreala situationen. Irreala means unreal. What is unreal? Okay, so you can say like in a very normal language, you can say unreal means opposite of real, opposite of real, something which is not real, obviously that will call it unreal. Okay, so this unreal is only katsui. So this the second utilization of katsui, it is in the sense of unreal situation, something which is not real. Okay, something which is opposite to the reality. Now this is going to be your second rule. Keep in mind something which is opposite to the reality. Okay, opposite to the reality. For example, if I say I don't have money, let us write I don't have money, that's why I cannot buy, that's why I cannot buy BMW, for example. Okay, now this is the reality, now how I'm going to oppose this reality? I have money, I can buy BMW. Okay, I have money, I can buy BMW. So let us try to transform this real situation into unreal situation. Okay, that's why I cannot buy BMW. How I'm going to transform it? If I have money, I would buy BMW. So the first case shows that you don't have money. It is giving a kind of reality, a real picture, that I don't have money, that's why I cannot buy BMW. Okay, let us try, and after converting this reality into a kind of an imaginary situation, so what you're going to get? If I have money, I would buy BMW. If I have money, I would buy BMW. Okay, so this kind of transformation we can do using katsui. Okay, for in order to express out wishes, irreal situations or unreal situations, wishes, unreal situations, we will use Konjunktiv, which means could, müsste, okay, and dürfte. Müsste is had to or have to, or must, better write must, and dürfte is allowed to, but it is in the sense of may. Okay, alongside, we also use the auxiliaries. Okay, what are these auxiliaries? Eta, which means would have, wäre, would be, würde, würde means would. Okay, so there we have seen that it was would become. Now here we are going to take it as would. Okay, Then wünscht and its conjugations wish. And last is wüsste. Wüsste is would know. Would know. What is this? This is the transformed Katsui form of the verb wissen. Okay, simple. So these these set of helping verbs, okay, and these two verbs, okay, this is obviously irregular, so we are going to utilize in our Katsui construction. Okay, apart from these verbs which we have seen and their respective Katsui, okay, their respective Katsui, if there is any other verb in the sentence, okay, so how we are going to build the Katsui of that verb? Katsui of other verbs. Simple, we will use the conjugation of würden, okay, we will conjugate it, plus whatsoever is the verb, okay, whatever the other verb, it will be placed am Ende in infinitive, im infinitive. It will retain its original form, but it would be put at the end of the sentence. Okay, simple. Come back here. This would have, would be, and would. They also have one more meaning. That is had. Would be can also be written as were. Okay, and not this one. This one. Okay, wüsste is also called as new. Okay, come back here. So if now let us start with the examples. Okay, now we are going to see some examples and consecutively we will see some exceptions. Okay, now these are the set of rules. Now we will see the sentence structure, how we are going to build the sentences using Katsui and give a German version to the irreal situations. Okay, so now follow the rules. Now follow the rules, and we are going to have a simple set of construction. Let us take one example. First step, the English version. I am sick. That's why I do not come. This is the reality. Now transform this into unreal situation. What will be the unreal is obviously opposite. So unreal is if I were not sick, if I were not sick, I would have come. Simple. Okay, now we know for if we use when. Okay, we use when. Okay, and whenever we use when, the verb goes in the end. Let us write I were not sick. Were not sick. For sick we use krank, and obviously I is ish, and were. So here we have seen that were also has one more meaning, that is were. It also has the meaning would be, and it also has the meaning were. So you can write here when ich krank wäre, comma verb 1. So it is the verb comma verb format. Obviously we will see, don't worry. With this example we will build our sentence structure. I would have come. Okay, now see, Katsui, we have seen the Katsui of these verbs, but there is an exception. If there is some other verb, how we are going to do? We will simply conjugate our würden and we will place the verb in the end, the infinitive form of the verb in the end. So wenn ich krank bin, würde ich kommen. Simply place this conjugated verb, the conjugated form of würde and place the infinitive form of the verb in the end. If I were not sick, I would have come. Okay, now how to identify where we are using were, where we are using have, blah blah blah, everything. Okay, so here we are using am. Okay, in German this am will be bin. Okay, what is this bin? Bin is the conjugated form of sein. So obviously this sein will be transformed. Okay, so we will, whatever we are going to take, we are going to take the Katsui of this sein. Similarly here, what is the verb here? The verb is here come. In German it translates as kommen, and for kommen we don't know any Katsui. So in order to form the Katsui of common verb, we will use the conjugation of würden and we will place the infinitive form of the verb, that is the common verb, in the end. Okay, let us see more examples, then we will have more clarity. Okay, so I'm going to take the second example. Okay, let us say I study, or I am studying, whatever. I study. Now notice the verb is here, study. Okay, because I have an exam. Okay, I am studying or I study because I have an exam. Okay, now this is the real situation. This is the reality. What will be the unreal situation? Unreal is opposite. So I study will become I don't study. I don't study. Second step you will involve that you will remove this because. I have no exam. So I have I have an exam will transform into I don't have an exam or I have no exam. I have no exam. Now transform this using if. So if I have no exam will become if I had no exam, or you can also say if I would have no exam. Simple, don't worry. Okay, no need to get confused. No need to get confused why we are using had or whatever. Okay, I'm simply giving an example. We will convert our sentence based on these two only. Okay. Okay, let us write this, then we will utilize them. Okay, so I had no exam. I had no exam. If I had no exam, I would have not studied. I would have not studied. Okay, simple. No need to get confused why we have what is had and what is would have. No. Okay, simple example is that simple structure is that we will construct using when. In German, what is if? If is when. Okay, let us build a format. Whenever we write a sentence using when, so first we write when means if, then what is this, whatever the subject, then write rest of the things and the verb of this clause. Next sentence will also start with the verb. That verb is most probably the helping verb. Okay, then subject, then rest of the thing, and if we are using würden or whatever, the verb will go in the infinitive form of the verb will be placed in the end. Okay, now put it in a bracket. This is the very basic format. Let us come back to our sentence. Okay, for the time being I'm erasing this one. For the time being, let us erase it. Okay, let us not go into English. I don't study and I have no exam. I don't study, I have no exam. Okay. Now I don't study. Okay, I don't study. Study. Now for this verb study, write the katsoi. All you are supposed to write the katsoi of the corresponding verbs along with the conjugations. So study, how are you going to say? Ich würde, nicht, okay. Ich würde nicht studieren. Simple. This will be your first sentence. Ich würde nicht studieren. Simple, very easy. No need to get confused. The next is I have no exam. I have no exam. For have, write the katsoi. Write the katsoi of have. Ich hätte keine Prüfung. Simple. Now this is the reason. This is the reason, and this is the effect. What is the reason? There is no exam, so that's why I'm not studying. Okay, reason is there is no exam, and what is the reason of not studying is there is no exam, and obviously when there is no exam I'm not going to study, so the effect is I'm not studying. Okay, ich würde nicht studieren, ich hätte keine Prüfung. Simple. Come back here. Now with this when, which is in English is if, okay, this complete set till here is regarded as your reason. Till here we will, whatever the sentence we have translated of reason we will put here, and next after comma we will write the effect. Simple, very easy. Now what is the reason here? Reason is ich hätte keine Prüfung. But obviously we will start our sentence with when. So whenever we use when, the conjugated verb goes in the end. Wenn ich keine Prüfung hätte. Now what is the effect? Effect is ich würde nicht studieren. Okay, again the conjugated verb würde ich nicht studieren. Okay, we will take one more example, then you will be able to understand what is the reason and effect structure. Wenn ich keine Prüfung hätte, würde ich nicht studieren. Simple, very easy. Let us take one more example. Okay, this is going to create a lot of hodgepodge. Okay. First step. Now we will construct everything step by step. I don't go to the cinema. I don't go to the cinema because I don't have money. Because I don't have money. I don't have money. Simple, very easy, very easy. Okay, now first step, rule number one, or not rule, we will say step one, remove remove because or that's why. Okay, then identify identify reason and effect. Convert no here first no this will be step number third. Okay, step 2, let us write step 2. uh, Convert real situation, real into unreal, that is opposite. Okay, step number 3, what is the step number 3? Step 3 says that convert real into unreal real situation. Okay, now because we have already removed, find real find reason and effect. Reason and effect. Then step 4, transform verbs in reason and effect into corresponding katswai verb. Into corresponding katswai verb. Okay. Step it will be our step number 5. Step 5, write reason with when. Okay, followed by effect. Okay, now we will let us do the construction. Now I don't go to the cinema because I don't have money. So first we will remove. Let me write it here. Okay, let us write it afresh. I don't go to cinema. I don't go to the cinema because I don't have money. Because I don't have money. Now here, first step show means that write the unreal situation. Unreal situation, there are two. Okay, no, first step involves that remove because. Remove because. So because if removed, so we will get two sentences. I don't go to the cinema. And sentence number 2, I don't have money. I don't have money. Okay, so these are the two sentences. Step number 2, convert this into unreal situation. So I don't go to the cinema will become I go to the cinema. I go to the cinema. Okay, this is simply opposite you are writing. I don't have money will become I have money. I have money. Okay, so step 1, step 2. Now identify the verbs in both the sentences, and also identify what is the reason and what is the effect. So I go to the cinema, I have money. So what is the reason? I have money, that's why I'm going to the cinema. So this is your reason. This is your reason and this is your effect. What is the reason? I have money. See, so how you going to identify what is the reason? So you will say why. Why I go to the cinema? Because I have money. I have money. That's why I go to the cinema. Okay, so reason and effect. Now the next step says that identify the verbs in both the sentences. I'm again going to write here. I go to the cinema. I have money. Now what, so this is our reason and this is our effect. Reason will be written with when, that is if, and effect will follow. So I have money, here the verb is have. What is the katswai of this verb have? That is heter, as per ish obviously. So we can translate it as ish heter geld. Ish heter geld, or you can say genug geld, genug. Okay, ish heter geld. I go to the cinema. So go, katswai of go, obviously we haven't studied, so we will conjugate it with würde plus gehen. Okay, würde plus gehen. Ich würde ins Kino ich würde ins Kino gehen. So this is our effect, and what is the reason? Ich hätte Geld. Now put this into the format of when, okay, and its respective construction. So when ich Geld hätte, würde ich ins Kino gehen. Simple. Okay, so this is one format. This is a way in which you transform your real situation into an okay, your unreal situation, and you express out your unreal situation using katsoi. Wenn ich Geld hätte, würde ich ins Kino gehen. In English it translates as, if I would have money, I would have gone to the cinema. Simple. Okay. Wenn ich Geld hätte, würde ich ins Kino gehen. Now, so everything what we have studied till now, it is in the present tense. Okay, it is in the present tense. There are few exceptions. Okay, there are few exceptions. Please care to note down. You can call them Ausnahmen. So we have few verbs like brauchen. Wissen we have already, okay, wissen and wünschen. So brauchen, here the case is that whatever the Prateritum, okay, plus umlaut. Okay, so see, for rest of the verbs you can use würde, and like sagen is there, so würde sagen, würde lesen, würde kommen, etc. Brauchen is one exception. Like wissen we have wüsste, and sorry, wissen, here we have already seen. Okay, so here to just revise. Wünschte, and for to wish we have wünschte. Okay, for brauchen, similarly, brauchen is also an irregular conjugated verb in Katswai. So brauchen is, you should write bräuchte. Okay, bräuchte. So brauchen is also different like wissen and wünschen. So ich bräuchte Geld. Das Geld. Okay. Similarly, we can also construct now wünsche euch. Wünsche euch. Simply follow one format, that is ich wünschte, or whatever, or du wünschtest, etc. Okay. Next, you can write alongside subject, verb, or rest. Okay. You can also do this construction using thus. In that situation, subject, rest plus verb will go, conjugated verb will go in the end. Okay. So if I want to say that I wish I had more time. Okay. I wish I had more time. This is your wish, this is your desire, and obviously it is an unreal situation. So I wish, you can simply say ich wünschte. Ich wünschte. Ich wünschte. Ich hätte mehr Zeit. Ich wünschte, ich hätte mehr Zeit. Okay. I wish I had a lot of time or more time. Simply, you can also construct this thus ich mehr Zeit hätte. Simple, very easy. Okay. Now come for the next section, that is the next section of Katswai. So till now, whatever the Katswai we have studied, okay, it was in the present tense. For example, all the sentences which we have seen, they were all in present. I don't go to the cinema because I don't have money. They all are present tense. Okay. Here also you should notice I am sick, that's why I don't come. Okay. I study because I have because I have an exam. So all these are written in the present tense. Okay. You have to follow these steps in order to translate and transform your real situation into an unreal situation. Okay. And in English, it is translated with if I had money, I would have buy a car. Now, till now, whatever we have studied was all in present tense. Next we will study Katswai im Prateritum. Katswai im Prateritum. Okay, so this is Katswai in Prateritum form. Okay. Everything here now will be in past tense. But first we will see some examples in English. B did not come. He did not come because it was raining. It was raining. So it is past tense. Obviously, it is past tense. Simple. What would be the reality? It was not raining. I came, or I come. Okay. The unreal situation will be what? There is no rain, that's why there was no rain, that's why I came. Okay, so this will become preteritum. Why we are using this preteritum form of katsoi? Because obviously there are some events which take place or which should have happened in the past, okay, and you are simply narrating them. For example, if on that day I had studied properly, I could have cleared the exam, I could have passed the exam. Okay, simple, very easy, no need to get confused. Okay, here what is important, how we are going to construct such sentences and this katsui in preteritum. Let us quickly revise the pepesoi. Pepesoi, the pepesoi construction used to involve haben or sein verb plus the, not pepesoi, you can call it perfect. Okay, that would be much more like an appropriate word for this, perfect. So what we used to do, haben and sein verb and the pesoi or the pepesoi of the verb. Simple, very easy. Now how we are going to transform it into katsoi? We will simply use the katsoi of haben verb, which is hater. Obviously for all those verbs which are the haben verbs in perfect, okay, because there are some verbs which are sein verbs, like for example gekommen, so gekommen or gegangen, they both are ist gekommen and ist gegangen. Simple. Okay, so same thing is here as well. And sein, the katsoi of sein is wäre. Simple, very easy. Now all the rules and regulations are same, all the steps which we had followed are same. Only the fact is that there is an involvement of past tense. Simple. Okay, and one more thing the second thing is that we are not using würden like we used to use in the presence. Okay, let us see the examples obviously, and then we will develop our own steps. So let us take an example. This very example, we did not come because it was raining. Because it was raining. Now how we are going to construct them? Because will be removed, first step. Second step, transform them into unreal situations. So we came, because is removed, it was not raining. It was not raining. We came because it was not raining. Now we have here came and here we have was not raining. The katsui of came. Okay, so katsui of these verbs will be constructed using either hater or wäre. Okay, wäre plus pepesoi. In the previous, what we used to do, we were like, there were certain verbs, they had their respective katsui. Okay, and those verbs which do not have any katsui, so we use würde verb and the infinitive form of the verb. But here the case is that everything we are going to use is that we are going to use the pepesoi. So we came, how you are going to write, how are you going to translate? Wir. Okay, it is sind obviously. Okay, wir sind gekommen, Simple translation. Here we are not transforming it into katsoi. We are simply translating it. Okay. Then it was not raining. S. It was not raining. S. Hat nicht geregnet. Okay. So all we are supposed to do, simply transform these hat and sind into their respective conjugated katsois. Okay, wherein and hater. Let us now rearrange them. Rearrange both of these using when and wir sind gekommen. This is your effect and this is the reason. It will, so es hat nicht geregnet will go with the reason. So you're going to say wenn es nicht geregnet. Obviously, hater will go in the end. Hater, wherein wir gekommen. Wherein wir gekommen. Okay. Obviously, I'll give you all the rules. Let us first see some examples. Second one, let us take another example and then do some operations there. Okay, so I did not go to the party because I was tired. I was tired. Simple. First step, we will remove this because and we will get I did not come. Oh, sorry, I did not go to the party. I was tired. Next step, this is the step number 1. Second step, we will transform the real situation into unreal situation, which means the opposite. So I did not go to the party will become I go to the party. No, not go. Obviously it is past tense. So let us keep it in past. I went to the party. Sorry. I went to the party. See, tense will not change. Tense will remain same. Okay. I went to the party. I was not tired. I was not tired. Now let us classify them into the third step. Let us classify them into reason and effect. So reason, I was not tired, and effect, I went to the party. Simple. The third step says that reason and effect classification. Number 4, let us go for number 4. Number 4 is transformation to katsoi. Okay. So we obviously have an option. Simple. I went to the party. Let us simply translate I went to the party. Ich bin zur Party gegangen. Okay. So how are you going to say I went to the party. Okay. Next one, what is the second sentence? This one is I went to the party, and next one is I was not tired. I was not tired. How so we are simply see, there is no transformation of Katsa. Simply we are translating the two sentences. I was not tired. Ish. Uh, I was not tired. Okay. Ishwar. Ishwar. Nicht müde. Okay. Ich war nicht müde. Okay, so I was not tired and I went to the party. Now let us write their respective Katswai and its Katswai. So ich bin zur Party gegangen. So ich and bin will become wäre zur Party gegangen. I was not tired. So war will become again wäre. Ich wäre nicht müde. Ich wäre nicht müde. Now arrange with the fifth step says that you are going to arrange them with when. So with when comes the reason and then it is followed by the cause. What is the reason and effect? I'm sorry. Reason and it is followed by the effect. So what is the reason here? The reason is I was not tired. So how are you going to translate? Wenn ich nicht müde wäre, wäre ich zur Party gegangen. Simple. Okay. Let us I think it's very easy. Okay. Let us construct one more sentence. The last one is going to be our last example. Now let us write it like this. If Paula were my friend. If Paula were my friend, I would have missed her. Okay. If Paula were my friend, I would have missed her. Okay. Obviously, literally you can translate, but it is very important in the very initial stage of learning the Katswai. You should follow the rules. The rule is that simply convert the real situation into unreal, remove because, okay, transform them into the negations. Try to follow a set pattern, okay, and then try to build these sentences. Okay, if Paula were my friend, I would have missed her. I did not miss Paula because she was not my friend. My friend, it is in the sense of girlfriend. Okay. The first rule says that you will remove because and you will get I did not miss Paula. It is in past tense. She was not my friend. She was not my friend. Now translate this or transform this into unreal situation. What will be the unreal? I did not miss Paula. She was not my friend. So unreal situation. I missed. Tense will remain same. I missed Paula. She, what is it? She was not. Okay. She was my friend. She was my friend. So what is the reason? Reason is she was my friend. This is the reason. And what is the effect or impact? I missed Paula. Effect is I missed because she was my friend. That's why I used to miss her. Now first do the literal Pepe Swai format and Pepe Swai literal uh, perfect. Sorry, not Pepe Swai. Literal perfect perfect tense translation. So I missed Paula. I missed Paula. Ich ich habe Paula vermisst. Pepe Soy of permission. She was my friend. Sie war meine Freundin. Here, my friend is in the sense of girlfriend. Okay, if she's a normal friend, so you will say sie war Freundin von mir. Okay, sie war meine Freundin. Next step says that convert all the verbs into their respective Pepe Soy. Not Pepe, I'm so sorry. Into their respective Katsoi. Okay, sorry. So here we have the habe verb or haben. Corresponding Katsoi will be hater and sie war, wäre. So ich hätte Paula vermisst. Sie wäre meine Freundin. Okay, now arrange them. Reason and effect. So reason will go with when here you can name Paula. Okay, so when Paula nicht sorry when Paula meine Freundin, sorry, when my Paula okay, when Paula if Paula were my friend, I would have missed her. Okay, so let us say when Paula meine Freundin wäre, hätte ich, I would have missed her. Okay, so hätte ich sie vermisst. I would have missed her. Okay, so in total I think the rules are quite a bit same. All is that in presence, what you used to do, there was a certain set of verbs and their respective katsoi. Okay, and the verbs which do not used to have any kind of katsoi, so their katsoi we were building using Würden using Würden and the infinitive form of the verb, which is supposed to be placed in the end. Okay, here in the Prateritum form, that is the past tense of the katsoi. Okay, so here we are simply using the perfect form, haben verb and sein verb, their respective katsois and pepesoi. Okay, so again the same step we did not come. For example, we did not come because it was raining. The first step is that you will remove this because. Okay, then transform the negative sentence into positive and positive into negative. That is the unreal situation. Translate that unreal and tense will remain same. Okay, then transform this unreal situation, translate it into pepesoi, translate them into using pepesoi. Okay, perfect and pepesoi format of the verb. Simply replace the sind and art with wherein and heta respective. Okay, and arrange the reason with when and effect or the impact will follow. Okay, so in this manner you can transform the or you can translate as well as you can express the irreala situationen. Okay, there are few exceptions which you should learn. For example, not exception, there are some extra things you should learn. Okay, like S gift. Okay, so this is some extra information. It's Pepe, sorry, it's Katsoi is es würde gehen. Sorry, geben, gift. Okay, es würde geben. So whenever if you're coming across to this es gift, you can translate it directly. Es würde geben. Okay, there is some kind of verb, noun and verb, or you can say adjective and verb combinations. For example, Angst haben. Okay, Angst haben. So here in this situation only, obviously haben verb is there. We have this, it's the respective Katsoi. So we will say hätte Angst. Okay, Hunger haben. So you will say hätte Hunger. Frei haben, hätte frei. Okay, simple. Es eilig haben, hätte es eilig. Okay, okay, simple. Few more exceptions you should learn. However, we have already seen them. For example, ich bin müde. So what would be the Katsoi here? The Katsoi of bin, that is wäre. So you can write ich wäre müde. Okay, simple. So I think all the rules and regulations are quite a bit clear to you. I don't think so. We need a okay. We could have we can quickly revise everything whatever we have learned till now. Okay, from the very beginning. Katsui. So sometimes we use them for polite request and give suggestions or advice. So we have seen how these katsuis are constructed. Simply take the prateritum form with umlaut. We have seen some exceptions, that is sollen and wollen verb. They are the exceptions. Okay, respective meanings, they almost remain they are going to remain same, but the sentence structure changes. This is the conjugation. Conjugations are quite a bit similar with the similar endings of prateritum. Okay. There are some irregular verbs. Obviously, we have seen their conjugations as well. First utilization of we have divided the session into two parts. In the first part, we have seen how the normal instructions can be transformed into polite instructions. Okay. So in polite instructions, we again use the modal verbs which we have learned. Okay, some examples we had seen. See, the meaning and the utilizations of the modal verbs, they are going to remain same. Okay, like contest, if we are using, so it is going to show your ability to do something. Okay, if we are using dürfen and its respective katsoi form, so it is going to reflect the same sense of a kind of allowance. Okay, something is allowed. Next, we did the irreala Situationen, and irreala Situationen we did in and Wünsche äußern we did in the we have divided into two parts. That is, first we had seen the presence, and next we had seen we have seen the prateritum. Okay, there were some rules, some set of rules. There was some set of verbs which we have learned. In presence, if any verb which is not going to have any katsoi, so würden will be utilized and the infinitive form of the verb is used. Okay, there were some steps in order to transform a real situation into unreal situation. Okay, so First, we are supposed to remove because, then transform the real situation into unreal, and find out what is the reason and the effect. Whatever are the verbs in the reason and effect sentences, convert them into their respective Katswais. Okay, the reason will be placed with when, so that's why we are going to follow the sentence structure of when. Okay, that verb comma verb format, and effect will follow it. Simple. Okay, this is for the present tense. There were some exceptions. There are some exceptional constructions like brushed is there, that we had also seen. Then for wünsche äußern, we use the verb wünschte and simply follow the subject, verb, and rest of the format. We can also express the same using thus, and whatever the verb we are using here, it is going to be in Katswai. So I wish I had more time. Ich wünschte, ich hätte mehr Zeit, or ich wünschte, dass ich mehr Zeit hätte. Next is Katswai im Prateritum. We also have seen. So these are Katswai in Prateritum. This is used to explain. This is used to explain any unreal situation in the past. Okay, simple uses. Katswai in Prateritum, they are quite easy because there we are only supposed to use the Katswai of haben and sein verb. Okay, very easy format is that. Simply remove because, convert it into unreal situation, that is, write the opposites, translate those opposite while retaining the tense. Okay, and then transform the helping verbs sein and haben into their respective Katswais. Okay, and obviously the reason will go with when, and the effect will follow it. Okay, so this is all, that's all. And in this session of Katswai, okay, these are the rules and regulations. You have to follow them, learn them, and in this manner you can convert a simple unreal, you can translate a simple unreal situation into German language after following these set of rules and regulations. So initially try to start with these set of rules and regulations. Only then you will be able to construct these sentences, like the wishes, the suggestions, the unreal situations, etc. Only then you will be able to construct properly. Okay, no need to adopt any sort of, no need to have any sort of confusion in your mind. Okay, there is nothing more to learn or to memorize. Is a simple set of rules and regulations which you should follow, and after following the very moment, gradually you will be able to understand, and you'll be able to catch the format of constructing the basic sentences using Katswai. So here we are going to end this session. Hope you guys have enjoyed this session. If you have any doubt, any query, you can ask, and you can suggest some suggestions for more improvement. So at the end, I'm going to say thanks to all for being attentive and for listening all the instructions, and hope you guys are going to follow them religiously in future. Thank you so much. Auf Wiedersehen.